Well, these days you can drop a lot of money for a tiny new condo, especially in a place like Toronto. But on one street in Canada's largest city, you'll find very old houses that are just as small. Tonight on Only in Canada, Marivel Tarouk shows you the quaint homes of Craven Road.
At first glance, it looks like any other Toronto street, but look closer and Craven Road is very different. It's a street steeped in history.
And this area was called Erie Terrace about 100 years ago. For under $100, you could buy a lot, and they'd even sell you the lumber to build your own home.
Jack Ridout is a real estate agent whose roots are firmly rooted on Craven Road.
This is where my mother was born, right here.
Tell me again the square footage.
Almost 400 square feet with no basement.
In fact, Craven Road has the largest concentration of houses under 500 square feet in the city. It's earned the nickname Tiny Town. The Bonashanskers bought their tiny home 3 decades ago.
It was 650 square feet when we bought the house. It was 2 bedrooms. And right now it's 1,050 square feet.
For his wife Grace, small is sensible.
You just make the most of what you have. And also it's easier to clean.
One of the unique things about Craven Road is that there are houses on one side of the street and this fence on the other. The longest wooden fence in the city of Toronto. It runs the entire length of the road. That's about 2 kilometers or 5 long city blocks.
Yeah. When I tell people I live on Craven, like, oh, that's the fence street. Like,
Stephen Gray and his family have lived here for 6 years. The house they bought was too old to renovate, so they chose to build a new house with just a little more space.
We really like the street. All the houses are, nice and small and very cozy. There's a great feel. Everything's walkable.
Rita Mills has had a front row view of Craven Road's transformation. She's lived here for 4 decades.
Okay. And gradually through the years, especially the last few years, people are, buying them or renovating.
And building a sense of community for families like the Grays to make their own history. Marivel Tarouk, CBC News, Toronto.